said I had to make a speech, and I had no idea that my mate David was going to speak and say so much. So I'm going to have to edit this as I go along. I heard about this event last year, and I thought it was a secret society. Well, because since BA lost its funding, never got invited to anything. And then I heard it was about Manchester. Now, when I'm working in America, this is the usual chat line I get. Hey girl, I love the way you speak, it's so sexy. And I go, I'm from Manchester. What do you mean? I was walking one day on the Croft. Do you know what Croft is? It gives you age away. Wasteland. The Wasteland, what is now Sainsbury's, opposite the Palace Theatre. And I was walking with Benjamin Zephaniah, and I happened randomly to say, I was born here. And Benjamin went, what, where? Went, no, Benjamin, in the hospital. I did a tour once called Made in Manchester from the Green Room. We were a great group of artists, went all over Europe, and I was the only black artist there, and I was the only one from Manchester. When I heard about the award, when they told me, they asked me what I wanted engraving on it, and I thought, well, how big is it? Because, oh no, to be fair, I wanted to put 274 names on it, because those are the people I bribed to get, no, I didn't bribe them. But that's the full amount of members we ever had in National Black Arts Alliance. People think that their careers is all about their amazing creativity. You know, I'm so good, I've come so far. It's bullshit. No one does anything on their own. Anybody's success is dependent on the support of others. I get emails, right, that are about 3 lines long. And then after they sign off, there's about 40 lines of what they've done. You know, my mum gave me an ice cream because got me homework in on time. BA launched at the Manchester Festival, not this festival, but the festival that Phil Jones used to run after he took over from Jeremy Shines. And do you know Jeremy Shines and Ann Tucker? They're the stalwarts of community arts. People like Stella Hall, Kath Robinson, who was chair of City of Drama. I bet most of you don't even know what City of Drama was. I want to know, will we see their photos in the installation that's on one of these floors somewhere in the building? They pushed barriers, made things happen, often without funding. I'm not trying to say it's the good old days. The good old days in the arts was full of racism and patronism. They were twins. But producers, directors, counsellors, even arts officers help artists make art. For regular people, such as my cousin, and I truly did not know that David was going to be here. But my late cousin was a boxer. He boxed at the Mexico Olympic Games. He was a champion boxer. And he often used to say to me, how's David? Is he still making art? Because David and him built an installation for me of the Roman fortress over at the Castlefield. And for Alan, David was art personified. I want to ask this building to create a memorial wall for those who have helped us get to this point today, like my good friend, the late Howard Rayner, Maggie from Lip Service, Bob Scott, even though we didn't want the games, Aileen McAvoy. You know so many names that I do not know. We've got this building, please let honour them. Beresford Edwards, who I believe started the Black History Month event. And then me, I followed, even though the Guardian article denies any point of that. We get stuck on one thing in Manchester. The Hacienda is not the only club we ever had. And the Arena isn't the only club that black people went to. Now I know that some people say, SuAndi, she's really stubborn. Well, I am. I am a Nigerian daughter. We are proud people. But I'm also the daughter of a Liverpool mother with Irish genes, so what do you expect? Of course I'm stroppy. Working class women know how to push forward. And as David says, I'm so proud that my mother is being is being taught to A-level students up and down this country. David told you that I've got an award. I've got a number of awards, but I have got the big award. I've got the gong. Not this isn't a big award, by the way, but I've got a gong. And if you don't know what a gong is, it's the same thing that the same Benjamin Zephaniah refused to accept on principle, even though he works for the British Council. My gong is an OBE, and I've told this story before. My friend Bavinda calls it other buggers' efforts. Now, I can't see everybody in this room, but I hope you know who you are, because I want to say to all the buggers in this room, from me to you, thank you. Thanks.